Hello and welcome. Welcome to round one, back nine coverage of the 2026 Black Case Open. If you stumbled upon this one first, you can go back and watch the front nine of round one, or just join us here. Through the front nine, you see the scores here, and I am one of your commentators, Andrew, and joined here by
Chris. Hello from my side.
Yes, we're very happy to be your commentator team. You can find us here on the socials or follow along our other commentary videos as we're getting into this and really enjoying it. Hope you are too.
All right, let's start off on hole 10, par 3, 85 meters. Probably one of the easiest holes. And no OBs here. We mentioned it before. All holes are very difficult to play.
All holes are very difficult. I think this one actually plays as the 7th easiest, so still difficult.
Yeah, so off the tee, it's pretty much a straight shot, and you want to have it fade a little bit at the end towards the left. The basket is sort of elevated because it's on a hill. I think worst case you can do is just go left or right early.
Yeah.
I mean, that's very easy to say, but...
Yeah, so it's not a long distance, especially for the players on the feature card, but I think being a tight fairway, having the turn, and being elevated basket is why it's not one of the easiest, but definitely gettable by our feature card.
And that was very interesting. We don't see a lot of sidearms here. But Felix... He just likes to play the sidearm.
You go with what you're comfortable with. Martin with a low speed disc, but it looks like hits a tiny tree.
So when I play this hole, I always took an instinct, a 7-speed disc, and I went way too far.
Okay.
So I think a mid-range is a great choice here.
Yeah. And definitely for some of our throwers here, they can throw a putter 85 meters. So not sure if he's going putter or mid-range, but definitely slower speed.
Yeah, Kyle also a little early.
Fredo here in his Heisernauts jersey. I've talked about this on coverage before. I love the club culture in Germany. So we have Heisernauts, Black Ace on this coverage. I represent Pfeffersport, you Empor, but love to see the clubs.
Well,
here.
also Black Ace.
Also Black Ace,
so
yes.
You could say that's my home turf here.
Nice. But he's not a biased commentator.
Absolutely not. I'll try to stay neutral.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Let's see what Martin can do on his upshot here.
And Martin, by the way, in his signature jersey.
Yes, I love that jersey.
Which looks like a baseball jersey.
Oh, yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I think he loves those. Nicola is, in the middle of everything.
Yeah, and you can see that it flutters through the small branches, but out in the open now.
Kai going with a little chip shot here.
I've been in one of these searches before. Sometimes the disc just slides under those leaves. And makes
so
it really
what are
hard
the
to
rules
find.
here, Andrew?
You have 3 minutes to find your disc. If not, it's a lost disc, and you have to rethrow with a penalty stroke.
And I think that's what we're seeing here.
I think you're right. Yeah, and it's heartbreaking. This may be a strong word, but you just know it was there. You know where it was, and you just can't find it, which is tough.
I feel like it's like the red card in football. If you're the last defender and you commit a foul, usually red card. And if it's that's a great par.
Great putt.
And it's in the box, the other team gets a penalty. Here, you lose your disc.
And for sometimes it's your favorite disc or it's your go-to disc.
So there's a lot of emotional value behind it.
Yeah.
Plus, you get a penalty stroke. Plus, you have to go back to your previous lie.
And at least for me, what keeps running in my head is, I know it's here. I know it's here. You know, it's not like it's lost somewhere off in the woods. So I hate that. But hopefully he can shake it off. Oh, Martin, heavy chains out the other side.
That was unfortunate.
Yeah. Again, chains and out, but thankfully didn't roll away. Oh, tough hole.
It
for
must
Felix.
be the basket.
Must be the basket. What do we say? Blame the equipment. No, I think it is possibly that it's on a hill and footing isn't comfortable. And
Exactly.
It's still tough.
It plays more like an elevated basket.
Yeah.
And once you hit the weak side, left side, high, you barely have a chance to have it stick in there.
Yeah. All right. Hole 11, par 3, 82 meters. Looks pretty straight. And we'll do our guessing game again. How easy do you think this one is? How does it rank?
Top 5 easiest holes.
Number 1, easiest hole, but still plays over par on average. So this is a tough course. Usually your easiest hole plays, half a stroke under par, maybe a full stroke under par. But you can tell in this heavily wooded championship level course, it's tough.
That's a little low out of the hand. No OBs here. And it's pretty much just a straight shot. And then you hope for the best. You want to have it fade a little bit to the left. But once you hit a tree again, and you're off the fairway.
Yeah, so hit a tree, but didn't kick too far.
So Andrew, what I also really like is the tee pads.
Oh yeah,
they
look
were
nice.
Specifically constructed for this event.
Point out, nice throw by Nicola, just passing right by the basket. But yes, the tee pads.
Specifically built for this event and then for the championships in September later on.
Yeah. That really makes it feel more professional to have these really quality tees and good course maintenance. So real shout out to the tournament coordinators and probably the volunteers that helped out as well.
Yes.
Martin here lines up his second shot. You can see the basket just barely in the background there. Oh, good run. That was almost a throw-in birdie.
A car also with a chance for birdie. Probably 18 meters left.
Yeah, circle 2. Let's see what. Ooh, almost. Hey, there we go. There's a birdie.
I think he's found his putt. The last 3 holes, his putting looked really nice.
Yeah.
He had a rough start.
Rough hole 9. But yeah, this kid, remember his name. He's going places.
Oh, look at that extra jump here.
A bit frustrated.
And Nikolai, yes, good
birdie.
high.
Good birdie.
Can Martin save his par?
Yes, he can.
Well done.
Yeah, anytime you hit trees, par feels good afterward. Solid finish from Carl. I think, as we said, this being the easiest hole, you really want a birdie, but you can make that up by playing clean on the harder holes.
All right. Next one, hole 12, par 4, 218 meters. So here's a tree in the middle. You gotta beat this one.
You gotta beat the tree.
usually towards the right, you go with probably a stock hyzer. There's OB on the left. If you have enough power, you just throw over the OB. I think everyone on this card has the power, so they try to land where you can see the two people here, Ollie and Nikki. Shout out to you. This is a great landing zone, a little bit towards the left, and from here you have a gap, OB on the left hand side, and the basket is towards the right.
And it looks like we saw a drop zone pad there. With the Mando on the right, is that correct?
Yes, correct. So what you sometimes see is a full flex shot towards the left side of that little tree there, which is very risky.
Yeah.
But I think here in this group, you will probably see Stockheiser to the right side of the tree. Well, maybe not. I mean,
proving you wrong there.
And I'm wondering if Felix is going with a sidearm or not.
I bet he still does. There have been some other ones where I would have expected a backhand and still went. It's like a Discmania disc there.
Yeah, it should be a DD3, I believe. Yeah. The Q-line DD3.
Nice.
Oh, that is safe. That is safe.
Looks like good distance.
Car also going to the left side.
Yeah, you could hear the snap on that one.
But he's got the power.
We see the forehand. Still lining it up.
So with that should be a turn over. Oh, that's too low.
Yeah. Oh, he's...
And I didn't get enough cut to roll out of the OB. Yeah, it's a little hard for Felix to use a sidearm. He's got to be DOB or go with the hyzer to the right, but then it makes the entry to the gap very, very difficult. And here I think that's too far to the right. So Nicolas probably tries to just get into that gap. It's a little high. Nope, it's perfect. Well done. I thought it's going to hit the branches. Yeah, you don't see a lot of sidearms from Nicolas, so I think that was kind of a rare thing. I can't put a little bit of juice on it.
Put the catch cam in trouble there.
Yes. As I mentioned before, there's OB on the left side, so you cannot juice it too much. Oh, that's a good angle. I think that is perfect.
That looks good. So we'll have that for birdie putt, correct?
Interesting. Martin going with a backhand here. Leaves it too short.
The dirt rose providing some interesting footing there.
Yes, that was also something new. You can see all the soil there on the ground. There used to be a big area with just grass and plants, and it was kind of surprising to see it all. Whoosh,
Oh, almost made that.
to see it all gone, basically.
Yeah, we'll have to see how it looks for the German Championships. It looks like a half bid there.
And for all of you who are wondering, why does it say Team Finland for Carl?
I was wondering.
Yeah, that's quite interesting.
Oh, I thought you had the answer.
Well, I have my theories.
Yeah.
Carl played in Finland at Worlds last year,
Okay.
if I remember correctly. So maybe he got it from there.
Maybe like a World Cup jersey swap.
Could be. There's also every 2 years there's the WIFDIF Team World Championships.
Nice birdie.
And one of the customs, I would say, is after the last round of the tournament, there's a jersey exchange.
Yeah.
And everybody just swaps jerseys, so you can never really tell anymore if someone is from Germany or Finland, Italy, whatever. But I think I haven't seen Carl on the national team yet. So I hope he will make it soon.
Yeah. All right. Hole 13, par 3, 123 meters. Has quite a dogleg right here. You see on Saturday it played just 101 meters, but now on the long layout plays full 123 with an elevated pin. It has this dirt again, which might do some interesting ground play. I imagine you won't get the typical skip you would get. So let's see how our players attack it.
And Andrew, I have to tell you, that was not the correct drone shot. That was the short layout.
Okay.
So the basket is around, I think, 20 meters further to the back.
Okay.
Oh,
that looks good.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful
so actually
turnover
the
shot.
dirt helps in that case. Too strong.
Yes, it plays a little bit downhill. You cannot really see it here in the camera. But that makes it a bit harder, so a bit easier.
Yeah.
So I think instead of 123, it plays more like 110-ish.
Okay. And you see, even though it's a dogleg right, which might make you think forehand, a lot of our players get more power out of backhand. And so maybe slight anhyzer, slightly understable. It can turn to the right, but then it also will settle rather than getting a skip off left.
But of course, Felix
is always going to go forehand here.
Oh, that's too high and too early.
High. Yeah. Cut the branch you need to miss.
I think that was a fortunate kick, though, because it just came straight down.
Straight down rather
and from
than
there,
into the woods.
He's got a clean approach.
Yeah. Let's see if he can save par here.
Oh, something distracted him. Hanging out wide. And just perfect.
Yeah, looks good. Now, we'll still see it's always a bit tricky putting on an elevated pin, but looks like he should have a good look at that one. Great upshot. Martin is not going to risk it, lays it up. Though Fredo looks like he's lining up a putt.
Of course.
Yeah. Still low, but...
Probably also as the youngest guy on the card, probably still has the most fire.
Yeah. Hey, we have a birdie. Way to go.
Well done. And in the back, you can see our cameraman.
I was about to comment on that as well.
Christoph.
Who is not just a cameraman, but also very involved in Black Ace and is the course designer, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Course designer, and he's doing so much for disc golf in that area, trying to establish a course, organizing the Black Ace Open, Sallgast Open.
So thank you for all the work
filming.
You do. Yeah.
Hole 14, par 3, 83 meters. It's an S-shaped hole, I would say. There's a mando here. You have to play towards the left, the drop zone right there. It's a pretty short hole, but it's easy to miss the mando. And also there's OB on the right-hand side.
Yeah, and it's not, I would say it's not a shot shape that suits well for right-hand backhand. To that type of S-curve, you would have to have a perfect hyzer flip at the right time.
Yes.
Whereas maybe a flex forehand might work for you, which looks like what Fredo's lining up here.
Yeah, I think if you want to go really safe, you play it as a backhand.
Yeah.
Just lay it up, and then you have a, well, probably 30-meter putt.
Okay. Yeah.
But since it's just 83 meters,
And maybe one of the like gettable birdies.
the flex forehand is tempting.
Yeah.
Because that was pretty
a little
high.
Right? Yeah. You can see some frustration there.
Well, he just said it. Oh, I hate flex lines.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Martin also trying the flex line.
I think that's a good one. Yes, beats the Mando.
Oh, that is how you do it.
Beautiful shot. All right, that should be like a penalty kick for Felix. Super overstable disc here.
Yeah.
It's coming in a little late. And finds the back door, maybe.
Around the tree there. Yeah.
So yeah, we played 3 rounds. I wasn't able to make it once.
With that shot with the flex forehand?
With a flex forehand,
Yeah.
it seems so easy, but the added OB on the right-hand side makes it so hard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because if you throw a sidearm and you overturn it, you get a cut roll and it rolls to the right.
Yeah.
OB.
Yeah. Or not enough, you're too early. So yes, again, probably most of our viewers know what we're talking about, but so you're not feeling left out if you're new to disc golf, we're throwing these terms, Anheuser, flex forehand, overstable. So talking about the stability of the disc is for right-hand, backhand players, how much it wants to fade to the left. And so when you have a stable disc and you throw it on Anheuser, you can get that pretty S-curve shape, which this hole set up nicely for, and Fredo gets the birdie. We saw a beautiful S-curve flex forehand from Martin. Good par putt there from Nicola. So let's see if that flex forehand pays off for Martin, and it does.
Well done.
Nice birdie.
Thank you for the explanation, Andrew.
Yeah, I definitely want everyone to feel included, but also our regular viewers that I'm not talking down to you. I know you know what that is, but we'll bring some more folks into the sport here.
All right. I'm going to ask you a few more questions.
That is fine. Bogey for Carl there.
All right, that's one of the most scenic holes, I
It's
believe.
beautiful.
We have our little pond here, and you basically have to throw over the pond. It's a par 3, 94 meters, slightly towards the right. So we will see a lot of sidearms, I believe. And then you cross your fingers, and you basically hope that you won't hit a tree.
Yes, I've heard sometimes a poke and hope. You just hope to poke through the trees. Yeah.
Well, Fredo going with the backhand here.
Yeah, backhand
And if you...
Anheuser,
Perfect.
and it works.
If you find a gap and if you beat the trees, that's a perfect shot.
Yeah.
I have the feeling that if you hit a tree with a backhand, the chances that it wants to float further to the left is a
kick
lot
towards
higher.
the water. Yeah.
Martin going for a putter here, which lowers the chances of kicking really
A
far.
big kick, yeah. And it looks like he made it through, but a little shorter than he wanted. Nice.
Wow, great shot.
Made it through. We'll have to see who's closest to the pin there.
Well, 3 shots, 3 backhands. I'm a little bit surprised.
Yeah.
So was Felix.
The trusty forehand.
All right, now beat the trees. And he does.
Also solid. They should have set up a CTP contest on this one between themselves.
Absolutely. There is an optional drop zone in case you end up in the water.
Okay.
But fortunately, it doesn't come into play.
Yeah. So this hole actually plays as the fourth easiest on the day, even with the sort of the scary body of water that you might end up in. As you saw, most of our players got pretty close. Martin frustrated to miss that birdie look. Nice birdie.
Yeah, we did have a rubber boat.
Oh yeah,
to get the disc out of the
oh,
pond.
that's good. No scuba divers today.
Not this time.
Yeah.
And
Another
Fredo
birdie.
also with a birdie.
Yeah. Not yet, Nicola.
Ooh, a little low.
The birdie.
But as they say, a horse only jumps as high as it has to. I don't know. Maybe that's a very German.
I'm unfamiliar with this.
Okay, that's a it's a very German saying.
I was thinking close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. That's an American saying. I think Martin's frustrated to take the par there, but great work on the hole from our card. All right, hole 16, par 3, 72 meters. Definitely playing as one of the shorter holes. Looks again like a lot of the holes here, very wooded, very tight fairway, but again, a pretty straight shot. How was it for you playing it?
Oh, I love that hole.
Yeah.
It's just straight. As we always say, the easiest thing you have to do in disc golf, which is actually the hardest.
Yeah.
We are outside.
We are together.
Oh my!
We are healthy.
We are inclusive.
Smile.
Smile. You are playing
Disc golf.
PDGA Europe.
Smile.
No, it leaves a lot of options. You can go side on backhand. Anything is possible. I think most of the guys here will take a putter since it's just so short. And if you end up off the fairway, there's still a decent chance to reach the basket.
Yeah. Now, it doesn't place in our top easiest holes, so I'm wondering, is it just the tight fairway, or maybe it's too short for some of our big arm players? I don't know. Yeah, well, that might be why it plays not the easiest. So you have those big trees pretty quickly off the tee.
But that looked like a lot of power.
Yeah.
And that's surprising to me because you don't need so much power here.
Yeah. I think alternatively, Carl shows why this could be an easy hole. Just plays it straight inside the circle. Yeah, Martin as well.
Perfect shot.
70 meters straight, knows how to do that.
I don't know, Andrew, if you remember, but Black Ace Open 2025, that was the exact same hole. And
Okay.
if you remember, we saw Martin all the way towards the right, almost like on another fairway.
Ah, okay.
And he still reached the basket from there.
Nice. Oh, not quite as good of an upshot as he was hoping for. It'll be a tough par putt.
Yeah. See what Nicola can do.
You can see the basket, but there are a lot of trees before then. But he
Oh.
found it. He found the
He
gap.
finds a hole.
That was great.
Yeah. Felix with a C2 look here. And he gets it.
Great par save.
Nice jumper.
Yeah. Started off this back nine tough, but playing well now. Oh, Fredo just misses the basket entirely. That's tough for morale.
Yeah, and he's got a tester coming up here.
Closer. But, as I just taught you, close only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades.
Yeah, unfortunately going from a birdie look to hopefully saving the bogey here. And he does.
Yeah. Bird doggy is a tough feeling. But, I mean, overall playing very well. Getting some rare birdies out there. So we know he has it in him to be a top competitor.
And look at this guy, Nicola. He's got a lot of green
Yeah.
on his card right now, on his scorecard.
Yeah. Which, as tough as this course is playing, a birdie might feel like an eagle sometimes.
For sure. That's also a new hole here, hole 17, par 3, 108 meters. There's OB on the left and on the right. Again, our beautiful pond here on the
Yeah.
left.
You can see the boat out there maybe collecting some lost discs.
You have to beat these sort of guardian trees over here, and then there's OB behind the basket again.
Yeah.
I think the difficult part for our card here is to just get out of this gap, the two trees you see
Yeah.
there.
And then not go too far left, which is happening. Oh, that is not what he wanted. Is that in the water?
That is in the water, in the high grass. I don't know how you call that.
Yeah. The reeds.
Yeah. But yeah, distance-wise, this should be fairly easy for our card. And this should be a great shot. Yes.
Oh, yes. That's
Beautiful.
very good. Very nice. Yeah, it looks like maybe they were both trying to go a bit inside to not get caught up on those trees on the right that we see there. But Carl just too inside. Wow. What a shot from Nicola.
Yeah, he's really dialed in now.
Yeah.
That's going to be an interesting shot. I think I saw it. Because he's going...
Come out of it. Make it past. Wow.
He's going all the way over the water.
Yeah.
Oof, wow.
That is one of my favorite shots of the day. Risking the water, making it back over.
Yeah. Fredo hits the branches. Does it have enough? No, it does
also
not.
OB, but maybe close enough to get the disc back.
That's a long bit to save the par. And you got to be
went for
careful.
it. Yeah, with the OB right behind.
Yes.
It looks like safe.
Same for Fredo.
Oh, Frito is not safe.
Fortunately, there goes OB again.
OB again. You know, it's hard to tell what if that is youth and, you know, going for it, but also knowing that he can make those.
I mean, I have to say, for coverage here, that's just beautiful that he's going for it all the time.
Yeah.
Going for these highlight putts.
Yeah. Oh. See the curse of the elevated basket again. High chains, but falls out.
But I have to say, keep in mind,
That was tough. That one looked solid.
keep in mind, Fredo had a 10, I believe, on hole 9.
Yeah.
So a 5 over par.
Yeah.
And he's currently +4.
Yeah, so he's playing well.
So he's been playing well since then.
And I also wonder, playing in juniors and maybe keeping an eye on the score, knows actually he might be okay and can run some putts and have
sure.
a cushion. Great birdie from Martin there. Well done again. I mean, you can see from our little graphic, other than the bogey on hole 10, really a great back nine. Slam dunk, but unfortunately the triple.
Final hole, Andrew. You want to take it?
Yeah, let's do it. This is a beautiful hole, and I really remember enjoying this hole from last year's coverage because it has such an interesting style here. So par 4, 170 meters, got to throw across the water, which really isn't a problem for our players. But what is a problem is this OB that narrows to a point by the basket. So the riskier you go, so the harder you throw, the further you try to get, the closer that OB comes in on each side. So how much do you test it off the tee, and how aggressive are you on your second shot as well?
I think these guys are going super aggressive.
Yeah.
Again, the drone shot showed the shorter layout. The tee pad here is 15 meters further to the back.
Okay.
Actually, 22.
Okay.
So it makes it a little bit harder to get out there and beat the water.
OB left. So you see, no issue making it across the water, but maybe it still gets into your head a little bit.
Oh, that's tight.
Yeah. Is it safe? I think it's safe, but not a good position for the second shot.
That is probably too straight, and testing the OB on the left side.
Yep.
It is.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that's, as I was talking about the design of this hole, that it just starts to narrow in the further you go. But that looks like a good shot. Oh, I spoke too soon. I iced it. It did look good out of the hand.
Yes, Andrew. So yeah, I believe it plays as an island. So if you go OB, you have to go to the drop zone.
Okay.
And Kyle was just asking and clarifying.
I see. Yes, I missed that as well.
That is a kind of friendly drop zone here, because you have the gap there and you can reach.
Yeah, it might have benefited
Not
a
like
couple of
that.
the players. Yeah.
You can reach the basket from there. And it's just a super interesting shot to watch.
Yeah.
So Kyle hanging out wide. That's
Scaring our catch cam.
I think it was perfect. We couldn't see the end, but
Yeah.
it looked perfect. Oh, Fredo, that's a little low.
You think, yeah, OB on the other side.
Oh, I think that's a shot we saw last year from
was
Martin.
safe. Yep.
Where he threw it out of bounds and then had to go into overtime.
Oh, yeah.
The regular Black Ace Open, if I remember correctly.
I think it wasn't quite what he wanted. He got caught up with some late branches there. Do you know what disc that was? Was that the Midnight Prowl?
That was a Razor Claw, the newest Razor Claw.
Okay.
Oh, Fredo.
Yeah.
Big hyzer.
Makes it between the two trees in front.
Well done.
And that looks pretty good. Pretty darn good.
Yeah, unfortunately he hit the OB. Otherwise,
Yeah.
well done.
Another good upshot.
And Martin's with a chance for birdie.
Oh, he went for it. He wanted it. But we'll have to check the scores at the end, but that looks like a solid round from Martin altogether.
Great putt to
Great
finish the
putt.
round here.
With confidence. Carl also finishes with par. Oh, and Nicola was having really a good back nine, but ends up with a double bogey.
Still, we see a lot of green there.
It's not a green.
So, well done.
Good round. Martin finishing out his par.
And currently tied for 4th.
Yeah. Let's take a look at the overall leaderboard. Thank you for joining us for coverage today. We enjoyed the back nine. So here we have it. Martin, really a solid back nine.
And Andrew, from here, what you can see is the back nine seems to be a lot easier than the front nine.
Yeah.
Martin +1 tied for 5th, Nicola tied for 15th, Fredo tied for 36th in the Open, but he's also playing as a junior.
Yes. So thanks for joining us. You can find us here and join us for second round coverage as we watch what happens next.
See ya!